So after seeing the lineup of the movies that were coming out, in January and February, there wasn't anything I was really too excited to see. So I kind of decided to take this time, just to take a break from making all these videos and putting all these videos together. I streamed this pretty cool game, Evil West. You can check out. I did. Hopefully I can finish that game soon. It's pretty awesome. With all this stuff going on in the gaming community, just kind of wanted to release and just kind of, sit back and just have some fun. So when I was looking back now to see what I should go watch, there's some things I do want to see, but there's also things that I could really care less about. So I was like, it was kind of hard to choose. But then this random array of circumstances kind of happened that led me to watch Lisa Frankenstein. And I got to say, it was fantastic. But Lisa Frankenstein is directed by Zelda Williams, who's Robin Williams' daughter. And a few days ago, I had saw this post that said, Zelda Williams recalls like her favorite movie from her father that reminds her the most of him. It was really nice, like a cool article about her talking about what dreams may come, and that was her favorite movie that her father's been in. And honestly, that's a fantastic choice. I mean, oh my gosh, What Dreams May Come is a damn good movie. If you've never seen it, you got to watch it. Pretty much, Robin Williams' character, he gets in this accident and he dies, and his wife ends up committing suicide because she gets so depressed over his death. She ends up taking her own life, and his soul goes to heaven, her soul goes to hell, and the movie is him traveling the afterlife, to get to her, to save her, pretty much. And phenomenal movie. So I was just shocked that was her favorite. I was like, oh man, I would have thought of anything else, but I was surprised. And then in the comments, someone had said, oh, they can't wait to watch her new film. And I was like, new film? What do you mean new film? And so, in retrospect, I didn't even think that she was an actor. I totally thought she might have been living her own life, just low key out of the limelight. Maybe she was in doing fashion or making, doing things behind the scenes. I mean, I don't know. She could be doing anything. But the last thing I thought she was going to be was a director. And then looking back at her career, she's been in movies even with her father. And so that's awesome. I had no idea. So I was like, oh, well, let me see what movie this is. And it was Lisa Frankenstein, and it's her directorial debut, and it was phenomenal. I loved it. 10 out of 10. It was great, good comedy, 80s cheese. Loved the music. Even it had Catherine Newton in it as the main character, Lisa, and I was like, who is this chick? Why do I feel like I've seen her before? And then I realized, oh shit, it's Ant-Man's daughter. I was such a dick. I couldn't believe I forgot. And then it starred Cole Sprouse, right, from the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, him and his brother Dylan. But I think it was just Cole Sprouse in this movie. I don't think both of them were in the movie collectively together. That would have been cool though. But the movie was fantastic, right? It follows this girl, Lisa, who just has the worst luck in life. And she ends up, after this wild party of drinking some type of spiked drink with probably acid or some shit in it. I mean, kudos to Zelda being able to put this, directing this film like she did. It was great. It was just apparently I was reading in this article that she got COVID and ended up having to direct from a van. So what the fuck? That's pretty wild. But she ends up, her whole gothic, persona of wanting to be happy and wanting to have love, ends up causing this dead man to rise from the dead, and he ends up he pretty much raises from the dead, and she ends up trying to help him become human again. And it's one of those classic movies where it's like, oh yeah, of course the girl's not afraid of the dead guy, because there's so much worse men out there, and trust me, in this film all the dudes in the film are pretty fucking fucked up. But it's like I said, and it's written by Diablo Cody, who wrote Juno and apparently Jennifer's Body. I love that her name is Diablo, so cool. But it's a great story, well directed, just great shots. The action was not the action, but the acting was good. I mean, all around it was just a very fun movie, and I was very shocked and pleased to have been able to see this versus, the other things that I very clearly could have saw. I knew it was going to be a rom-com. I knew it was probably going to be cheesy, but honestly, it was fantastic. I really think that Zelda will make a name for herself. I don't think that her father's passing is going to define her, and she's going to have her own legacy, her own career, and yeah, she will be part of his family. Obviously, she's his daughter. It won't be what defines the rest of her life, and I think that she has a very bright future ahead, and I'm just so stoked to see what she directs or writes or has her feet in next, because it's going to be pretty awesome. Now I have to go back and watch the movies that she's been in, like with her father and stuff. Like, I'm like shocked, but yeah, so definitely check it out. Lisa Frankenstein, it's hilarious. It's freaking, it's a great movie. I didn't really describe the plot much, but it's just, you got to watch it. It's absolutely hilarious. Apparently they almost got it had it rated R, but they had to like cut some scenes down and like some of the gore scenes. So I hope they make a director's cut, the Zelda director's cut, like that'd be fucking sick. And again, I forget that her name is Zelda. It's so awesome. Robin Williams will forever be the best. But yeah, definitely check it out. This has been Ghost in the Craig. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys later. Lisa Frankenstein. This is the sweet life of Craig and Craig. 'Cause I ain't got a twin.